Hello! Thank you for coming to this video today, guys. I really appreciate it. This is going to be a cool video. We're going to have a little bit of a, I would say, a Coinbase conspiracy theory. It's about Coinbase Rosetta and possibly IOHK working with them on a sort of token implementation. It's really cool. There's a little bit of evidence to back it up. I know it seems a little clickbaity, but no, there is actually evidence there. I'm really excited for it. We're also going to be going over the first index fund that has ADA in it. That's big news. I'm excited for that. We're going to be talking about that. This is actually the first cryptocurrency index fund that you can actually publicly trade in the US, and it has ADA in it. That's awesome. We're also going to be talking about DeFi. The first DeFi platform on Cardano. IOHK is actually working with another company on it. We're going to be going over a lot of cool information today. I know that when you saw this title, you're like, okay, Big Pay's joined the clickbait crew, but no, it's actually real. It's real. There's a lot of cool stuff coming today. So first off, before we jump into the video, if you guys want to support me, the best way you can do so is delegate to Bloom. We have Bloom 3 and Bloom 5 are the two that I would delegate to. You just want to delegate to a pool that is below 63.5 million. That's the new saturation mark. And we have Bloom 3 and Bloom 5. Those are both in a good range. And if you guys are still delegated to these pools, you're doing just great. You're not going to lose any rewards. We have a 10 million ADA pledge to the networks, over $1 million staked from Bloom. It shows we got some skin in the game, and we're trying to pay some kick-ass rewards in the or for doing so. So, also another way, if you guys are interested in running your own stake pool, you can reach out to me at peyton@bloompool.io. I can run the server for you, or I can just provide hourly consultation. Also, big shout out to the sponsor of this video, Ada Lovelace. It's actually Ada Lovelace's birthday today, so we're going to be talking a little bit more about that later. But thank you to the delegate that sponsored this video. Delegate of Bloom sponsored this video as a thank you for awesome rewards. And they told me they wanted to shout out Ada Lovelace. It is her birthday after all. But let's jump into the video. So let's get saucy. Let's jump right into some really cool news. IOHK Media. This is about DeFi. We're partnering with Bondly Finance, which will be the first DeFi project enabled on #Cardano as a part of the rollout of our smart contract functionality. Our partnership will be a huge step in continuing both the company's mission to be decentralized finance to the masses. That's awesome. I'm really excited. It's cool to see these first DeFi projects coming out. We have smart contract functionality coming soon. We have native assets coming in February. We have the fork for token locking coming very, very soon. You know you're going to need token locking for DeFi, especially if you're providing liquidity. You have to do some sort of locking for that. But that's really cool. I'm excited to see this. We can go over to Bondly and see what they're doing. I haven't really heard of them before this. I haven't, but they have similar models, and as they said, they're both progressing the company's mission. So I'm excited to see what comes of this. Obviously, we still have Liquid Finance that's doing something. I'm sure we're probably going to see 5 to 10 different DeFi projects spring up. I would say even in the next year. It wouldn't surprise me if we had one from Emergo. It wouldn't surprise me if we had one from IOHK, and it also wouldn't surprise me if we had multiple from third parties like Liquid Finance. It's nice to see. I'm excited for the competition. If you guys are really excited for this, please type Cardano DeFi in the comment section down below. Also, I forgot to mention earlier, if you guys leave a comment, click the like, and click the notification bell, and click all, it really does support the channel. So thank you. Well, let's go on to the next great news. So big shout out to Eye of the King for actually finding this. I've kind of pieced it together a little bit, but piecing all of this information. So we started off with the tweet, talking about Coinbase Custody. That was back in July. That was around the Cardano Summit time. Shout out to that watch party. A lot of fun there. Then I did see this Reddit post by Dominating Slash, where they're talking about an ICO/STO platform being developed with Cardano and Coinbase. So we're a little bit in the conspiracy realm, but there is some data to back this up. So at least something is being worked on. So it's very, very interesting. It could be something as simple. I can have my ADA here. I can stake it. I can buy and I can purchase it on Coinbase, which I know a lot of people are excited about. It's a lot easier to show a family member how to use Coinbase than anything else. So let's just start from the top. So we'll start with the Cardano Rosetta. Remember, this is conspiracy realm. We're speaking of theory, but there is a little bit of evidence to back this up. So introducing Rosetta. Build once, integrate your blockchain everywhere. At Coinbase, we believe a thriving and open ecosystem is necessary for the promise of crypto to be realized, ultimately leading to the vision of a more economic freedom for the world. As early as 2016, the Coinbase Secret Master Plan stated our commitment to open source communities around crypto protocols. And last, we've outlined our strategy of connecting and growing the crypto economy. It's a weird word, see it together, crypto economy. Today, we're launching Rosetta, an open source specification and set of tools that makes integrating with blockchain simpler, faster, and more reliable. This is a step towards our commitment to support an open ecosystem. Okay, so then now we'll go back up here, and this was the Coinbase Custody announcement. So today at the Cardano 2020 Summit, we announced IOHK has signed a custody agreement with Coinbase for Cardano. As of Q4 this year, ADA holders will be able to store their assets in Coinbase's custodies, institutional grade, battle-tested cold storage, whilst also maintaining the ability to delegate their stake. So they're saying Q4, and I mean, it's currently December 10th, so we should be seeing that very soon, or we're going to be seeing it Q1 of next year. As of Q4 this year, ADA holders will be able to store their assets. Oh yeah, we already went that one. Yeah, look, I think it's that. Did we just read that twice? Okay, yeah, the image lists it twice. Oopsies. Okay, so Coinbase Custody is the first solution to be able to offer staking while keeping their assets securely stored in cold wallets, which that's pretty cool, cold storage. The custody agreement allows us to offer the same secure storage solutions that can be found in traditional finance to ADA holders without sacrificing what makes proof-of-stake blockchain special, being able to participate in the network. So here's the Cardano development updates. I've read these a lot before. They had just, sometimes you'll see little juicy details in there like Ledger Nano S and Ledger Nano X. You always see those first in there. And then right here you can see the Adestria team. So this is the kicker right here. Finally, the team released Rosetta v1.0, fixed some minor performance issues on large wallets, and worked on multi-asset support for the wallet. So this is where we know what's fact, right? So we know that you're going to be able to not only hold your ADA in Coinbase Custody's wallets, be able to stake the ADA, and they're also in cold wallets, which I like, to see cold wallets. But they're also, they're working on this right now with the Rosetta. So when we leave this fact realm, right, we're moving into the conspiracy realm, right? And this is the Reddit post right here. Is there a Cardano Coinbase IEO/STO platform being developed? So we've talked about this before. Charles Hoskinson said there's an exchange that shall remain nameless that I can't say anything about, that we've actually hired a team of people to specifically write some software for them, right? And then this is where we link this right here. So we have them working on Rosetta. So the Adestria team. And then we also see Coinbase talking about Rosetta. And then Brian Armstrong, CEO of Coinbase, we're working on a project. We'll call it Coinbase Launch or something like that. But it's a way for anybody who wants to do a crypto startup to come in and say, all right, I want to issue a token. Maybe I want to raise money. Maybe I just want to use it to build my community, and just handhold people through that process and help them with the custody of it, help them create the smart contract, help them with the governance issues, vesting of these things. If you need to distribute those to employees, I think that kind of Stripe Atlas meets Angel List or something. I don't know what exactly the analogy would be, but that could be a huge unlock for the crypto economy as a whole to get thousands of new startups built like that. I agree completely. And if you actually look back at what we did last week, where we talked about all of the new things that IOG is doing, we looked at you actually creating a multi-asset, how simple that was, right? We actually, in that video, we just typed in the name, we typed in the rewards mechanism, so there's obviously going to be some like rewards mechanism, some like financial schemes that are already set and ready to go. You typed in the name, you uploaded the image, and you were good to go, right? And it seems like IOG is doing exactly what he's calling for, what Brian Armstrong is calling for, right? They want an easy way for anyone, any startup, to just come on here, issue a token, either be able to sell it if they're in the right jurisdiction, or be able to provide it and then have some sort of incentive scheme for it to gain value, to have that as a startup. So I think IOG and Coinbase are both trying to do the same thing. And it adds a little bit to this conspiracy thing right here, right? The conspiracy of, is there this Cardano Coinbase IEO/ICO/SDO platform being developed, right? So we already know it's coming to Cardano for sure. And we already know it's coming to Coinbase for sure. The question is, are they interacting with each other and are they working together, right? And that's where we can look at Charles Hoskinson saying there's an exchange that shall remain nameless, that we've actually hired a team of people, right, to write some software for them. So the question to you is, do you think that he would hire a team of people just to work on the integration of Rosetta and just give people the ability to stake, right? I don't know. It's a good question, right? I'm curious in what you guys are going to think down below. Either way, I do see a Coinbase listing coming soon. I also do see this cold support coming very soon, and I'm really interested in seeing what comes out of this IEO/ICO/STO platform being developed on both sides, right? Because we're going to have the ability for anybody to create a native asset, right? We're going to be having Bloom token, for example. And it's just, I'm looking forward to it. It's really cool. So let's hope there's a little bit of a combination, here. It would definitely bring some good publicity to Cardano. Coinbase has a lot of users, right? So to see Cardano up there and to see them building this platform that it's going to bring even more devs to Cardano, you tie that in with the Voltaire Treasury. You have people like institutions being able to do this on Daedalus, or not on Daedalus, but on Coinbase. And then following them doing this on Coinbase, they can request funds from Voltaire for, let's say, a huge project, building something that brings a lot of value to Cardano. It would be really cool to see this, but we're going to go ahead and hop out of the conspiracy realm. I would love to get to the discussion going on this. It's really cool. Thank you, Eye of the King, for putting this all together. I enjoy kind of theorizing a little bit, it's pretty cool, but let's go back to the ground and talk about index funds on Cardano. Okay, so we're going to be talking about the Bitwise 10 Crypto Index Fund. Launched in 2017, the Bitwise 10 Crypto Index Fund employs a research-driven investment approach that seeks to provide market cap weighted exposure to the largest 10 or the 10 largest crypto assets, accounting for approximately 80% of the crypto market. It is rebalanced monthly. The fund's assets are held in 100% cold storage with a regulated, insured custodian and are audited annually. So that's pretty cool. And then as you can see here, the Bitwise 10 index constituents, you can see Bitcoin up there with 74%, Ethereum at 13%, Ripple at 6.2%, which is just so funny to me. Litecoin at 1.3%, Bitcoin Cash at 1.2%, Chainlink at 1%, Cardano at 1%, and Stellar Lumens 0.8%, EOS 0.6%. So it's important to keep in mind that this is rebalanced monthly, right? So whereas if Cardano was not going to be, the seventh? Yep, the seventh cryptocurrency, it won't be at 1%. It'll go lower, right? And that's exactly what happened. So if we go look at the constantly updated one right here, look, you can actually see it was pulled out, but this rebalancing happens every month. So this one happened yesterday, right? So we're going to see another rebalance, and we're going to see Cardano once again added to the fund holdings. And it's nice to see that it was there for a second and that it will come back, right? We just got to get that Satoshi price up, and we'll be added to this ETF. But it's just cool to see this. IOG had a bit to do with this, and it's nice to see Cardano up there. And I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on this. It's just a little nice way to see kind of these index funds. I do think they're important specifically for institutional investors to be interested in this. It's also nice to see that they're held in regulated cold storage and are audited annually. So I'm excited to see ADA get back in there. I was all hyped up to make this video, but I actually just looked at the update that ADA took it out because look, it was in there as of November 30th. It was in there, but on the 9th, it was taken out. So it'll probably be back in there next month. We just got to keep buying, get that Satoshi price up, and we'll get back in this index fund. So let me know what you guys think of this down below. It was really cool, but I'm going to go ahead and actually close the video out today. I wanted to say thank you again to the sponsor, Ada Lovelace, for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate it. So thank you to that delegate for just saying thank you for the rewards and sponsoring this, especially on Ada Lovelace's birthday. So happy birthday, Ada Lovelace. I hope you guys are all having a good day, and I hope you have a good rest of your week. If you enjoyed this video, please type happy birthday, Ada Lovelace, in the description down below, and we'll be good to go. Also, if you enjoyed it, please leave a like, click that notification bell, click all. But that's it. I hope you guys all have a good rest of your week. Like I said, goodbye.